Hello everyone, my name is Static and welcome to the third episode of Othercraft. As you can see today, we are in a mine that you haven't been in before and it's got tons of copper blocks and tons of chests. Now, why is that? Well, I've just been mining these chunks out, gathering stone and other various materials for the mega base that we want to build, right? But also, I've been gathering other materials for other smaller projects that I want to work on. I have been planning to build bridges from spawn to my place for a long time now, and I've only sort of recently started getting into that and gathering the resources. I've got chests and chests of wood up on the surface. But before we get to any of that, we actually have an event to attend. As you can see, there are so many people online. It's kind of ridiculous, because there are never this many people online, ever, when I record. There's like one max, and that's it. I think we're going to a baby shower, but let's actually go and find out.
Welcome and please welcome Ian and Martin. I didn't approve of this wedding. Not wedding. Hello. Looks like a wedding. We are engaged. Now. We have a baby now. Okay, bye. Follow us.
Follow them? Okay.
Okay, guys. Everybody follow me up here. After Prince having a fun. Here's our baby. Look at her face. Here's Dandy.
Oh, baby.
Why is Dandelion so tiny? Oh my god. Because it's her baby. Marvin, here, take the child. Marvin, here, take the child. I would like to actually announce something real quick, if you guys don't mind.
Okay.
Something came to my attention, so if everybody would like sit down, please.
Okay, but first, I have a gift for you. Here's a gift for the baby shower.
Wait, I want that. Wait, no. Recently, I found a book in Ara's house, in Marvin's house, and it says it's P.S. Right? It's P.S. And at the end it says, please don't tell Eden. So basically, you guys have been going around my back the whole time.
Oh!
Wait, what?
Oh!
You guys have been going around my back the whole time, and I'm over it. It's because
I am a flop.
something needs to change here. Something needs to change. Even something needs to change. Stop. Eden, stop. No.
Oh my goodness.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Sorry, we're waiting for Mom.
Eden, what on earth? Stop. Marvin, kill them. I don't know about you, but it seems like they need some, like, serious marriage counseling. You know, I honestly don't know what I expected, but it certainly wasn't whatever that was. I don't know either of them that well, but they were having a kid, so, you know, I just assumed that, yeah. Whatever, it isn't my problem. I think I'm just gonna leave, you know? I think that's for the best. So I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. Unless there's something to steal, I suppose. This definitely looks like a place that has stuff worth stealing. Maybe I should have just left. You know, maybe that would have been a good idea. What? Okay, that's not creepy at all.
What are you doing in here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything. I was just sort of looking around, you know, admiring all of the wonderful work you've done here and everything.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh,
This. You're not supposed to be in here.
Well, you see, I was just kind of looking around, you know, nothing,
You wanna know a secret?
What kind of secret?
I'm done with all of this.
I see.
Everything. It's all gone. Can you please put back my book?
There wasn't a book there when I came in. Toodles. Toodles, bye. Ta-ta.
Did you just lie to me?
No, I would never do such a thing. Ever, you know, ever. It's not in my nature. Anyways, bye! I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of this. They didn't want me to look in it. Okay. What's this? Good for your friendship, Marvin. I'll take this. I don't really want friendship. I think I need some time to calm down. I've come down to my bunker because I don't really know what else to do. I don't know what's in this book. I don't know why they were so insistent about having it back, but bees, they say. Bees, bees, do it for the bees. Bees, remember the bees. Everything is for the bees, don't forget. Why can't I remember? Burning. The bee, fennel. I think that's someone from Avalon. Marvin, bees, Marvin, bees, Marvin. The festival. I wasn't there for the festival. Marvin, bees, fire, Vita, 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 calm. I don't think there's a Vita on the server. Hurt, I felt anger, and anger, Cephas. I feel like someone is watching me. Don't like that. Can't remember dark, you trust me, right? Trust. They were going insane. The day was dark, and so was my emotion. Today I learned about feeling. Feeling is dark, feeling is bad. Feeling must be destroyed. I don't think I like it that much. I don't think I want to think about this. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna get an item frame like I've done for every thing I have and put it down here. I'm gonna take it as a prize. That's what it should be taken as. Just like this. Just like that. Okay. Okay, I have this. I have these now, and I was thinking I would put it here, but I think it sort of feels more at place up here. Above what I took from Marvin. I don't know what to make of that. Eden scares me. I don't know how to describe it. There's something off. about them. There's something extremely off about them, and it shouldn't scare me, but it almost does. I need to focus on something else.
Well, that was, something... I don't know... I don't know what to make of that book, or what's going on with that, but let's get back to what I was talking about earlier. I had some projects that I wanted to work on, which included this, and there are still chickens here. Oh my goodness. But as you can see, I've sort of marked out where I want these bridges to be, here. So we have this bridge here, and this one over here, which I have been thinking of moving to maybe going over here or something. Does that curve around? That could be a really cool lake. But I've been thinking of like terraforming this for ages, and I've only recently sort of been grinding the materials to do it, which is where I've been for like the past 2 weeks on Othercraft, just grinding out materials and materials and materials. Obviously they haven't been all the same materials. Like I've got a bunch of stone here. This isn't 2 weeks worth of stone. I died with a lot of it on me, which is so sad. I lost my streak. I hadn't died since the beginning of the server. But we have a lot of cobblestone as well. This isn't all of it. There's more across the river where I'm going to build a birch bridge. So this is all the oak logs and stuff. And other than these bridges, I've been wanting to transform this bridge, or you can't even call it a bridge, it's just a line of planks and stuff, into a proper bridge for a while now. So I've been farming a lot of wood. This is where I did it. It's why this area is so flat. And I've also gotten a bunch of grass and stuff to start terraforming. This is where the other lot of the cobblestone has gone. And this is all the birch logs and stuff. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. I wanted to kind of talk about this idea before I jump into a time lapse, because I feel like I always do that at the beginning of a video. I talk about it very briefly, and then I just jump straight into a time lapse. I fell in a hole. But what I've been wanting to do for a while now is just terraform this into a really nice little river, which I think would look really cool, especially having crops and stuff coming up. Obviously, this stuff around here will need a bit of terraforming to make it go smoother, and I've already lit up all down there and stuff. It's just lit up with torches down there that I put in holes so the water can't get to it. But I'm just going to be putting stone over that and sort of hoping for the best. I'll put a couple layers because I know I would like to have some depth in this river. But it's going to be like a lazy river type vibe with everything sort of going around it. It's going to have like little waterfalls here and there as it slowly goes deeper into the ravine, and then comes out over this end in a waterfall, which I think is going to be really cool. I just spoke so much, I forgot what I was originally going to say. Is that another chicken? Die. I can't remember what I was going to say, so let's just jump straight into a time lapse. Okay, so funny story about this cut. So I got bored of terraforming and doing all that good stuff and decided that I needed to up my potion game, which is why I've got so many of these, because I went to the other nether fortress. But then I was like, okay, I need to get some nether wart. But that nether fortress doesn't have any nether wart. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna start mining and hope I hit a nether fortress. Nope, I hit a bastion. And I think this is the first bastion that has been hit.
So we're just gonna raid it and hope we don't die. I'll update you on how that goes, I guess. Yo! Those were the days. I'm not even technically in it yet, dude. Okay. One thing that I don't actually recall if my YouTube audience has heard is my Gilded Blackstone rant, right? Because fun fact about me, I really like Gilded Blackstone. I think it's a really nice block, and I love it. I love building with it. I love doing a lot of stuff with it. But what peeves me is the fact that it isn't craftable. It's just not craftable. I also see the chests over there. But I think I went on a whole rant about it on stream once, and it just made me so mad when I realized it wasn't craftable. Like, just get some blackstone and a couple golden nuggets and you're fine, alright? That was my logic. Okay? Like, legit, just do that. And you'll be chillin'. But apparently not. Apparently frickin' not. Oh, so how am I gonna do this? I don't think I thought this far ahead. Yo! Oh, it's only got soul speed and stuff in it. That isn't that great. Oh, come on. Okay, we got a lodestone. That's alright. I'm not disappointed at all. Yo! Pig step. We got it! Oh my goodness, we actually got it. Yo, okay. I think my luck has just run out. I'm gonna go back whilst I'm ahead. I'm gonna leave, alright? I think this is it, bro. I've peaked. I'm out. I think I'm done. Yeah. Quitting while I'm ahead. I got pig step. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I got pig step. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I got it. Oh my goodness, I got pig step. Okay, we're out. I don't even care about the Nether Fortress anymore. We're heading back home. Yo, dude. Yo. Dude, I legit, I can't believe it. We got pig step. I've also got these two other discs. Like, I got Music Disc 13 and Music Disc Cat as well. I really want to get all the music discs. I think that'd be really cool. But, oh my goodness. First Bastion raid that I've done on this server. And we get pig step. Oh my gosh, it's everything I could have ever hoped for. And yes, this area is very much new. Like I said before, I jumped in and was a god at the game. I got really obsessed with doing potions and stuff because I was like, okay, what do I need to do this? What do I need to do that? And I still don't have any nether wart, but I've been farming scoot as well, which if you don't know what scoot is essentially when a baby turtle grows up into a big turtle, it drops this thing called scoot. So I've made this little farm thing. So I've got a bunch of turtle eggs, and I've got the breeding turtles over here. Obviously, I have to kill the ones that end up down there for, you know, lag reasons. But it looks like these guys are due to hatch, like, literally any day now. And if you're wondering what this is, I don't know if you were or if you even saw it, but essentially, it's just a little farm thing that I made, alright? Because if you turn this way, not that way, this way, it like bone meals infinitely. I got all this bone meal and stuff from the skeleton farm. I don't know if you guys have actually even seen the skeleton farm or if I've mentioned it before. I don't remember, but there's that, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple of days. But of course, what you guys really want to see is how this looks. Oh my goodness, I really like it. I was intending on doing the bridges, but then I was like, nah, I can't be bothered. But I really like how this turned out. I did go and get some lily pads. That's how this whole thing started out, by the way.
how I went into the nether, how I got obsessed with potions, because I found turtles when I was looking for a swamp, and I couldn't find a swamp to get lily pads, so I stole 4 of them. But look at this. I personally think it's gorgeous. And I don't know if I actually talked about this before. I probably did. I just have horrible memory. But I wanted to turn this into like a sort of reservoir type thing, which means I'd need to terraform this and stuff because I want it to be like really mossy, really green. I feel like it'd really suit the vibe like really well. And I just think it looked really, really cool. And obviously there's this side. You most definitely saw me terraforming this out. And you might be wondering, Static, why did you do this? Because if you did that, why would you just take this back a bit when you could have just taken this back a bit? Well, I didn't really have any room to up there because you can't really see it from this angle. But before I put in that little ledge, there wasn't really any room between that bridge and where this bridge is going to be. So that, you know, I could actually make the bridge because I want to do a really nice birch bridge. I've come up with a cool design, but I probably won't do it. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just do this. Some of the grass hasn't even gone back over yet. But I would like to decorate this with lily pads as well because I think that'd be really cool. But it's just a matter of getting my hands on them and stuff. But yeah, that's that. I'm actually really happy with how this all turned out. I kind of wanted to take this back a bit more because I wanted to do it more curved and I might terraform that little bit over there a bit more. But overall, I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. I also decided to light up under here because the drowns were severely annoying me. This isn't going to do much because they're still spawning and stuff, but it's something for the time being. Something I do actually want to show you guys though is spawn. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if you saw it beforehand, but it has changed a lot. I don't know if I gave context to what this was before in either of my previous videos, but this was essentially a giant birch forest and it has changed. I don't know what that is. There's just so much stuff around here now and I didn't expect it to be like this at all. That's the bees. I wonder how they're doing after that little fiasco of theirs. But there's just so much stuff. Like, I don't even know what this is meant to be. It's like a weird tower thing with water on it. I don't have my water bucket on me. I left it in my ender chest because I was going to the nether and I didn't really think I'd need it. But this used to be a really dense birch forest. Like, Spawn Island was just birch and it's... Wow. What even is this? This is a shop. Did I just break in? I think I just broke in. And what's this? I don't really remember. I don't think I've ever come over this way of Spawn Island. I think I mainly just used the nether portal. So I don't know what this... Oh. Hello. That's a tunnel. Okay, that's fair. What is this place? Like, legit? It looks really cool. Whoever built this is, like, really talented. Though, like, yo? I guess we'll find out who it is. Because I think I've been to, like, pretty much everyone's bases and stuff. So, like, I don't know. Oh, this is really dark. Okay. Lovely. Where is everything? Random stuff. Pointies. Is this? It is. This is, that Eden person's place where I took their book. This still really creeps me out, by the way. Like, this creeps me out. I don't like it one bit. Ugh. And this would be over where the baby shower was. Before it all went, you know, horribly wrong. Anyways... What was I gonna do? I've completely lost my train of thought. I've just... Oh my goodness. I was sort of thinking about completing the bridges, but I don't know if I can actually be bothered, if I'm being completely honest with you. What I do want to show you guys, though, is I have been mining a lot, and I have a lot of ores that I want to get through. So I might do that, I reckon. You know, I reckon I will do that. I reckon... I will, because there are stacks and stacks of ores that I just have sitting in chests that I have done nothing with that really need to be dealt with, but it's going to take so long. See, because I have this mine
down here where I've just been gathering lots and lots of materials. Obviously, when you gather lots and lots of materials, you're going to end up with lots and lots of ores. So all this needs to be mined up, and all this needs to be mined up. And this stuff isn't counting the stuff in my other mine, which I'll show you guys in just a second. This is my other mine. It's a huge length of caves that I haven't even explored all of them, right? There is a mine shaft attached to this that goes into another huge cave, and I've just been mining it out, right? My initial goal was to come here and mine just stone and cobblestone, but there's just so much stuff. There's just so much. Like, I don't know what to tell you, right? There is so much stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Now, if you're new to the Othercraft scene, you might be wondering to yourself, Static, why don't you make a farm for this stuff? Like, you can make a farm for a lot of the things that you're mining. And my answer to that is, we're not allowed to. And you're probably asking me, Static, what do you mean you can't? Just build a farm. It's that easy. And it's not the fact that I don't know how to build a farm. Rest assured, I do. I've built many a gold farm and many an iron farm in my time. It's just against the rules of the server. And being the server owner doesn't make me exempt from that rule. Grinding is the only way to get things. Everything you see that everyone has, whether it's gold or iron or anything else, hasn't been farmed. Because that's not allowed. There are only actually 2 farms on the server that are allowed and aren't a part of this whole ban on farms. And that is the skeleton farm that is over that way, and the spider farm, which is over that way that we worked on the other episode. And the only reason we have those is because mending is a thing, and people need a whole lot of XP to be able to mend their items and their armor and stuff like that. And yes, I am the king of making things overly complicated. I just figured that since I was going up so high, I wouldn't be able to get back down in time before items despawned if they fell off. And we have so much further to go. Now, I'm going to mine absolutely everything that is in those chests down there and the rest of the iron that is in my inventory. So I'll see you guys in just a second when I've done all of that. And we are done. I got so much stuff out of this. The copper is still funneling in, by the way. I have got so much copper now. All this stuff is going to take forever to smelt. Yes, there were diamonds and emeralds and stuff. They've gone into here. But look at this. This is ridiculous. Copper with Fortune 3 is ridiculous. It's like, it's so backed up. It is insane. And I'm going to have to transfer all of this to my super smelter. I'm actually probably going to have to add another couple chests to my super smelter so I can just AFK there. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get all this stuff and put it in my super smelter. So yeah, let's do that. Even with the majority of the copper having gone through, this is still like a ridiculous amount, right? I've done this, I've upgraded, oh, there was iron in there. But even just, this is just a ridiculous amount of copper. I probably need to, oh my gosh, we're lagging. Oh my gosh, my internet connection is about as stable as my mental health. I don't know if I've made that joke before. If I have, ignore that I said anything. But wow. This is so much. This big thing did actually work, by the way. It worked surprisingly well. Because my fear was, right, since I was towering so far... Oh. Hello? Anyways, my fear was, since I was towering so far up, that when I came back down, and a lot of the stuff had dropped down, because when you mine, it falls down. I just hit my microphone, I'm so sorry. But when it falls down, it just would despawn, because I'd be up there for too long. I'd be trying to mine down. So this works really, really well. Surprisingly, I didn't expect it to work as well as it did for some reason. I just didn't have faith in it, apparently. Oh my goodness, is it all backed up? It's all backed up. I'm
I'm gonna finish doing this and transfer it all to that after I've got a, better chest thing. Yeah. Okay, so I've sort of finally gotten everything into all these chests and stuff here. It was so full, dude. Oh my goodness. Like, look at all this stuff. There's just so much of it. Like, that is frankly ridiculous. Oh goodness gracious me. So I'm gonna let this run for a while and AFK there. As well as check up on these turtles, cause I don't know. Oh. You know what? That might be why it's lagging. Whoops. Okay, now that massive amount of lag has been dealt with, and we can make 3 more tortoise helmets, or whatever they're called, I'm just going to explain a bit about how this works. Because obviously you have the water, and you have the eggs and stuff, but some of you might be wondering what this is. By some of you, I mean probably none of you. I don't know how many people, like, actually care about this kind of thing, but I do. Essentially, as a baby turtle's AI works, is it'll go from an egg into a turtle, and like it'll hatch, right? So essentially what has to happen for it to go find some water is, you know, it has to be like in a 1 block down or up region from it, as well as being within 47 by 47 blocks of the baby turtle. Otherwise they just won't find it. So I just put this here because I was like, well, they're not going into this, right? They weren't seeing these as source blocks, and like I removed the stairs and stuff that are here. I put a couple more source blocks down. They weren't recognizing it as source blocks or anything that they could go into. So this goes here, and it just leads all the baby turtles down here so that they can get trapped, and I can get their scoot. And this is why scoot is just so important, alright? Obviously you get the turtle shells, and they give you like 10 seconds of water breathing, or 20 seconds, or whatever it is. But they're also really important because if you go and put them on a brewing stand, obviously after you put nether wart in, you can get a potion called Turtle Master, and Turtle Master essentially gives you resistance 3 for like 20 seconds. It's not that long, but it can really help in a fight. It also really slows you down. But you need nether wart for that, and as you can see, I've got absolutely none. Like, none at all. I said earlier that that was why I was going through the nether, and I was looking for nether wart, and I just couldn't find any. There was none in the nether fortress that I had found the other episode, and I just hadn't found another nether fortress. I've been mining through the nether for ages, and that was when I found the bastion and just hit record again. But I will let you guys know if I do find some more nether wart, but until then, let's get back to building. As you can see, I've got so many logs and just so many materials in general. There's so much stuff, and I don't only have oak logs and stuff. I have a lot of birch logs down in those chests down there, because I want to do, if you can't already tell, I want to do oak bridges across here, and maybe one across there, hell, maybe even one over there, because I like bridges. And also, I just feel like it'd be nice to have a proper bridge over this way, which is part of the reason why I terraformed it. But also, I didn't want everything to be out of oak. I feel like that's a bit bland. So, this bridge is going to be out of birch. I really want to have it so that this bridge, like, it has these stilts that come all the way down to the floor and come all the way up into, like, arches or something. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure it out because it seems really, really cool. And I feel like it'd be a really cool idea. I've tested some ideas on my test world, and I really like the look of one of them. But I also just really like the small bridges. I've only really ever done small bridges, so doing a big bridge like that is really going to test my ability to do big builds, really. I don't usually do big builds. I do small builds like this and slowly add on to them by doing terraforming and stuff. Whilst I'm doing this, I also think I'm probably going to add around some, like, azalea trees, because I think they're really pretty, and I feel like this feels really bare right now, and I don't like it. So, I was meant to say something there, and then I just didn't. But anyways, leading off of that awkward note, I'm gonna get right into it, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Guys, you have no idea how happy I am with how these bridges and stuff turned out. Like, I thought I was, like, chuffed with how this turned out. Oh my goodness, the bridges really tie it all together and stuff. Like, I added some of these, out of time-lapse, by the way. These are just, like, moss blocks on top of, like, azalea. They look really cool, but, like, look at this! I think this bridge, this one here, has to be, like, my favorite. Like, I just love it so much. And gosh, I really need to connect up the paths a bit more because you can see here I've sort of put a little few squares here. I want sort of want the paths to go, and I would like to do my nether portal at some point, and like because it's in like the perfect spot for it, and all that. And I think it's just super cool. And then obviously we have the big birch bridge that I did. Like it's really cool. I love it a lot. It's fantastic. What can I say? Hi.
Hello. How are you? Hello.
I'm alright.
Follow me. I have a gift for you. I have a gift for you.
You have a gift for me. I see.
Yeah. Hello. I gotta give it to you in your house.
Oh yeah. You've been giving me gifts and stuff. Thank you. I think.
Yeah. Are you following me? You're following me.
Yes, I'm following
So
you.
I brought you this little bush, and well, I must have brought it at some point because it's here.
Fair. I mean, I was just in here and I didn't see it. So right. Well, I was just talking about how I'd made these bridges and stuff out here, which I was sort of kind of proud of.
Yeah.
Like I just you know how it is. But what do you think of them? Like I've got the two oak bridges, and I've got the big birch bridge and stuff, and with all the arches and things. I think they're pretty cool. So like, what do you?
I think it's pretty good, except for the fact that you used, birch logs.
Well, I mean, they're not that bad, and I had to break up the beiginess of it all with something. How would it look like if they were stripped, actually?
Oh.
That kind of looks better, actually. I'm doing that. You've inspired me.
That looks better, yeah.
You've inspired me.
I inspired you. See, this looks better.
It does. I can't believe you were correct. I'm so mad.
You're mad that I was correct.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. My drop button is right next to my F button, so. But yeah, I think they're really cool. I think they're really dope. I think I like.
I think it too. It looks really nice.
Thank you. Random question, since we're not exactly friends, but how have you been with the whole everything? Considering a lot seemed to happen at the baby shower, and I was just sort of wondering, what was going on with that. Like,
let's just say, it didn't kind of cut me off. I don't know if you heard that part.
Right. Well, They didn't really
Well,
seem
they're
stable, I guess, when I saw them last. I mean, the only interaction I've had with you guys was when you, griefed my base and stuff. So I don't really, have a baseline of what to go off of and all that.
yeah, that was Fennel's idea.
Right, there's someone from Avalon, right?
Yeah, they are someone from Avalon.
Right. Cool. So, I've just been building, I guess.
Eden has been a bit weird. They're under a curse, to say the least. Well, at least according to Rowan, they are under a curse, and they also keep talking to this guy Septis. His name sounds like Septilis. He's apparently another worldly being.
You are speaking really fast. Hold on, slow down. You said curse. I think you lost me when you said curse, because curses just they aren't real, especially not on my server. I mean, like they wouldn't be here. I don't see a reason for them to be here.
Well, according to Rowan, it has already happened to them, and I believe them because they're my mom. So yeah.
Oh, okay. This is a whole lot of information I'm learning. So they're your mom, and I'm assuming they're from Avalon too.
Avalon.
Right. Okay. And
they're from Avalon too.
And Eden is supposedly cursed. Okay. This is a whole lot of talking for supposedly one small gift. Right. Why are you telling me this? Like, you seem like you want me to almost do something about it, and I don't really. Why are you
exactly.
here?
I'm trying to do something about it. You just asked, so I just decided to tell you.
Right. That makes sense.
When people ask you stuff, you just tell them stuff. Usually.
I mean, I don't really talk to people. I just sort of don't do that very often. So, follow-up question. Who is Septis? I don't think we have a Septis on the server.
He's this otherworldly being who the one who cursed Eden, and also previously cursed my mom, and then my mom broke out of the curse by killing someone, and apparently this guy's trying to build an army.
An otherworldly being decided to curse someone on my server to build an army?
That's what I got it from what Rowan told me.
I think you can see where you've lost me here.
Yeah, I would be the same if I didn't see it with my own eyes and stuff. But
Right. Okay. Did that happen? Hold on. Did that happen at the baby shower? Did I miss something? Like, you're injured.
Oh yeah, that was you.
How was it me?
And you killed me.
It follows you when you. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it goes through death. Yeah.
Right.
It looks fresh too.
Yeah, it looks like it's.
And it hurts sometimes.
Does it bleed? Like, have you tried potions or anything, or gapples?
I mean, it didn't try to give me a gapple, but it had a weird name on it, so I just didn't eat it.
Right. Well, I.
Sorry.
I have some normal gapples. Like, if you want to try one of those, maybe it'll work.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay, they're normal gapples.
Yeah.
No, it still hurts.
Right. Well, I suppose I wouldn't really know what it feels like, huh?
Yeah.
Which leads me to
You
my next
wouldn't.
question. Why would you want to be friends with me when I have previously attempted and succeeded in killing you?
You see, when hurt you, they usually, when you're friends with people, they usually don't hurt you. So, if you put two and two together, it's my genius plan to not get hurt again by you.
Right, well, that didn't seem
Plus,
to
you seem
work
like
out
a cool
so well
person
with
beside.
Eden.
Well, Eden is a special case.
Right, a special case where they tried to, blow everyone up and blew up the whole grounds where they were holding this baby festival thing. I don't even know why I was invited, considering the fact that I barely talked to anyone on the server, and I think I made it quite clear that I wanted to be left alone. So,
Well, I just thought to invite everyone. Did you see the little, like the little, how I drew my baby there? It looked really cute, didn't it? It looked really nice. I like the invites.
Yeah. Well, I need to, get back to building. So I'll...
Can help you.
No.
I can give you company.
I'm good, actually, I think. I usually do...
You look like you need a friend.
I'm okay. I think I can do this by myself. I think that'd be fantastic. I think I might just. So if you didn't really see it, the portal is there. If you walk through it, you usually sort of end up in the Nether, and you can go to wherever you're staying now.
Stay in Avalon.
Fantastic, you can go to Avalon. It's right there. You can the portal's right there. Right. Well,
Anyways, what are we doing?
I'm probably going to go mine. You are gonna walk through the portal. Yep. If you walk through the portal, I'll follow you to the other side. Look, let's go.
Good.
Let's go. Let's go.
No, I see how you're trying to trick me here.
I would never.
But you still have my spyglass.
Yeah, I do. It seems you've gotten a new one. That's great. So you don't really need anything back from me. So I think you can go through the portal and leave me alone. I think that'd be a great idea. Personally, I don't know about you. Right. Oh no. You see, I failed both times. I think it'd be great if you leapt through the portal. And stop following me creepily.
Anyway, so you're going mining?
I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm very tired. It's nighttime. So I'd appreciate if you didn't just sort of, yeah. You can go, because I'm going to be going to sleep, you can right.
I see what you're doing here.
You don't see anything. Oh no. I'm so glad I managed to get away. I don't really want to be, you know, affiliated with someone who is also affiliated with someone who, you know, blew up a lot of stuff. Because I feel like that's just kind of a bad idea. You know, that's a hazard. That's not threatening whatsoever. I also don't know where that ender pearl went. But I don't know what to do about this, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, I don't want to be friends with them because they just seem to bring bad luck. I know that might be a horrible thing to say about someone, but they were talking about curses and otherworldly beings and people needing to kill to get out of that curse, so I don't really think I want to be involved in that, and I think you can see why. So, I'm good. I hope that they can't stay there forever, though. With that mostly dealt with, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully in the next one, we aren't stalked by some random person who only griefed our base and invited us to one thing. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Othercraft, and I will see you in the next one, which hopefully shouldn't be too soon, but I can't guarantee it. Bye!
Hi, editor Static here at 3 in the morning. This video ended up being so much longer than I expected it to be. Congratulations if you made it to the end, if you can hear the snoring in the background.